Welcome to a showcase of our new app entitled Conference Training App. Let's launch it. Under About Us, you can find initial information regarding the event. You can also find here a map, and if we press the See on Map button, you can get directions to the location of the event. In the news section, we can find here latest information regarding the event, and we can add text, photos and video material to the entries. In the program section, we have the entire schedule for a particular event. Like the color scheme indicates that there is no particular speaker involved, while in the darker one we can see that we have the information about our speaker. We can obviously rate this speaker, leave a comment or post a question. Posting several different comments with different ratings will just update our initial rating, so it prevents people from spamming a particular speaker. Of course, we can share. Under Council, we have our Scientific Council members. If we click on an entry, we'll get more information on a particular Scientific Council member. In speakers, it's the same thing, but for the speakers, and if we select one of the speakers, we'll see more information. Partners showcases all the partners that support a particular event. We select an entry, we get more information. Photo relation, here we can find additional photos from an event. Materials, here you can find and download additional materials to a particular speech. So for instance, you can either open the materials from within the web or on our device. So let's open a video in our device. We have support for the subtitles, and we have the same thing for the PDF files. So let's open it on our device. As you can see, you can zoom in. And zoom out. Let's leave this section and go to the last one, Facebook. This is the link to our Facebook account. Now we can search for different entries. For instance, let's search for the word new, and you can see that it searches through all the different sections: news, program, scientific council, speakers, and so on. So now to the side menu, we have our language, so we can change it, for instance, to German. Now we have contact, obviously all the information to contact us. If we select questions, so we're getting redirected to the place within the app where we can post our question. And finally, we can rate our application. In our admin panel, you can add a new password under settings. Language tab is the place where you can add a different language to your app. Just click here and follow these few steps to do so. New section is the place where you add new entries to the news section. You can add photos, and this is what it looks like in practice with text, photos and videos. Now, information tab is very important. This is basically our main menu. So under program, we have to add a date, create a schedule, and then you click on the date and create your schedule. Now, in the time or head field, you need to add head to create a headline. This is very important. As you can see, this is a headline. This one doesn't have a speaker, and the blue one does have a speaker. So this is what it looks like. Now let's go back to information again, and under materials, you can add materials to a particular speech. So for instance, here we added this link to the video, and here you have an example of a PDF file. We also have about us section. Scientific council. Speakers. Partners. And photorelation. Now finally, under questions, you can find all the questions that have been asked so far. You can see that 3 questions here. And last but not least, under ratings tab, you get an average mark and sometimes a comment. Here are our comments. And that's all we wanted to show you today. We hope that you found this information useful, and thank you for your time.